Happy Easter to Nigerians. Now, but I want to ask one question, please. When I woke up this morning, I decided I want to ask this question to Nigerians. We are celebrating the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. We just finished our Lenten period as Christians, while the Muslims just concluded the holy month of Ramadan. But I want to ask question. In every of this, we celebrate at the end of it. We celebrate. Nigerians, this question is for you. But I ask this question, if people in the country that the system and the government is working, where things happen, you as a person can say, yes, the system works, are celebrating. You living in Nigeria, you as a Nigerian is celebrating. Does it make sense? This is a remembrance of something that happened thousands of years ago. Whatever we are doing now happened far back. And only ended what? In victory. The resurrection. The defeat of death. That's what we are celebrating. But my question to you as a Nigerian, what have you defeated as a nation? No, what have you defeated as a nation that you are celebrating? People are dying around us. We are celebrating. At this point in time, we cannot boast of good road. We cannot boast of quality education. We cannot boast of good electricity. There's no power. Bad governments, insecurity, selected justice, hunger, high cost of living, and many more. But you are celebrating. What have you defeated as a nation? As a Nigeria? What have we defeated? Have you come to think about this, that no victory, no celebration? We don't have any victory as a Nigeria. As a nation, there's no single victory. Leave what the media is saying. There's no single victory as a Nigeria. The only victory you can talk about is running away from your land. That's the victory you can't celebrate. And that is not a victory. But do you know the reason it is like this? Do you know the reason it's like this? Because both the Muslims and the Christians and the other, whatever they worship, they have made everything to be religion. They have made everything in Nigeria to be religion. This is the problem. And that's why we can never win. We can never win as a nation because we have made everything to be religion. If not everybody, but 90% or 98% of Nigerians believe that everything is all about religion. Forget about ethnicity. Forget about that one. The center of everything, because they have pinpoint everything in religion. Now, during the holy month of Ramadan, while people were praying, what was going on in Nigeria? Bombing, killings. During the Lenten period, just last week, how many were massacred? During Palm Sunday, last week, just a week from now, today. What happened? So we are celebrating killings instead of the resurrection, instead of positivity, victory. We are celebrating downfall, people losing their life and lives. Sorrowful families. That's what we are celebrating as a nation. It can never get better. It can never get better unless you realize, as a common person, as a normal person, single person living, that if you live this life, if you live everything in this life, in that country, and go and sleep in the church, you will die of hunger. You will die of hunger. You must work. You must be creative. You must add value. But what do we do today? In a land, in a country that is well blessed, richly blessed with the greatest men and women you can ever find in the surface of the earth. What do? They all run away. We keep running away. That's what we do. And that's what we celebrate. Does that worth celebrating? As a Nigeria, what are you celebrating? If people in the country that is working, the system is working, is celebrating or are celebrating, what is the victory you are going to be celebrating? What is it today that you look, oh, as a country, this is a victory so far? Where is the evidence? What are you celebrating? What have you defeated as a country? What have we defeated as a country? Is it a free and fair election? What? Good road? Quality education? Fairness in the justice system? Even the common thing a man needs to survive, to build his future, are not yet secured. So what are you celebrating, Nigerians? What are you celebrating? You see, if you check, there's no victory at all in that country. There's no single victory in Nigeria. No single victory. Forget about what the media is saying. Forget about the rubbish. They come to the TVs and radios to read for you. There's no single victory in that country because it's not working. There's no defeat. Nigeria has never defeated any single thing. Not a single thing you can count that they have defeated. Even electricity power is defeating Nigeria. It's defeating Nigeria. Electricity is defeating Nigeria. You pay. Still, you get defeated. Normally in life, when you want to bypass things, when you want to bypass some process, you pay, you get it done easily. True of us. But today you pay, but you still get defeated. You still get denied of that service. And you are coming to tell me that you are a country that's supposed to be celebrating when others are celebrating? No way. There's nothing. You can't celebrate. I told somebody this morning, when somebody asked me a question, I said, bro, is it possible that we can say, okay, you are celebrating today, at the end of today, you will not hear that they have by 10 people there, or 2 people lost their life there, or 20 people have been done this one, that side? Is it possible? It's not possible. It's not possible. Keep this video with you. Keep it with you and share it. It might not make sense to you, but this is the reality. We are humans. If we can lie to ourselves at some point, I know. But the reality is we have not won anything. There's nothing Nigerians have ever defeated. Nothing. Not hunger. Simple hunger we cannot defeat. We cannot. And we have not. We have not been able to defeat hunger. A land filled with, the best soils in the world for you to grow, for you to have the best agriculture. Whatever food, whatever you need to defeat hunger in this life is in Nigeria. But we cannot. We cannot make use of our resources. We cannot boast of wanting one attribute of defeating hunger. We cannot boast of it. And you are celebrating. Shame on us.